Can you say that again?
What?
Ebo nut.
Ebo nut. Ebo nut. Look, Ebo nut must be broken with a pickaxe.
Mm.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
I
gonna grab.
recorded you say Ebo nut.
Great, I'm gonna go grab a drink. This is gonna be a long one. You can go ahead and go. You're the. Also, can you just do something for me really quick before I go?
Yeah.
Click on any of the previous poems. Load it. Spam one of the buttons until you complete it in 20 seconds. Just go
I don't
fast.
want the achievement yet.
Then you can do load and do the right one. There you go. I'll be back.
Okay. So we're back with another episode of All Those Fair in Love and Warm. Ambrose Plays Doki Doki Part 2. And this is very loud. As expected. I'm writing my third poem. Ambrose is trying to write about something everyone would like. Ambrose might just write this one for himself. I'm gonna wait for Humorous to come back.
I am back.
Hi.
I came back with some Pepsi just in time to hear you say that you're writing this about Ambrose for himself, which I agree with because it's gonna be the poem that you'll be choosing to read at the festival. So it should be a really well thought out one about yourself.
Yeah. So, is this the Ambrose of Doki Doki Literature Club? Has the events unfurled before? I don't know where to because Ambrose is very different throughout time. I'm thinking the current Ambrose.
You do what you feel. Are you saying Ambrose from
Skeletal.
Glad? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
First of all, he is horrified. So horror. He is grieving and scared, I think. Ambrose feels caged. He can see his rib cage. Death. Ignore that. What is Ambrose next? Horror, grief, cage, death. Ambrose is captive. He's captive by the Dark Lord. It's got him. He's felt misfortune.
also got some really nice socks.
He does.
Or journey, because he's been quite a journey.
I think Pain. He has desire. He wants to be something better. Whether for selfish reasons or not. Milk. Actually, that's pretty tempting.
What, milk?
He is a skeleton now. But, I think Ambrose is depressed.
Just add the meme picture of that one guy that looks at the dog. Me too. Me too. It's just me, or did the volume get lower?
I turned it down.
Okay.
He is experiencing horror, grief, cage, death, captive, misfortune, pain, desire, depression. Art. Childhood. Kawaii. Ambrose is atoning both to Boris CC, the Dark Lord, and everyone around him. I hate Crisp. Why do you do this to me? Simply stay on.
Possibly family as a word. Trying to figure out who that really is.
Yeah. Flying. Inferno. His infernal family.
Just hovering over contamination, like,
That is Ambrose. He kind of hates it, but he's contaminated, so he hates himself. Ambrose is very depressed in this poem.
Mm-hmm.
He's also homeless, which he doesn't like. He has Chester, but that's not a home. That's a tent with legs.
Would you say that currently, before Drogo/Caden's campaign, that Ambrose is depressed?
Ambrose is terrified. He has anxiety about what is to happen next. He's never been a skeleton.
Well, yeah, not a lot of people have.
And he's often worried about what people think of him. But he doesn't know how to make them like him. Papa. Papa. Who is Ambrose's papa now? I think there are 4 contenders. His actual father, Laura CC, the Dark Lord, and Humorous.
One of these things is not like the others. Oh, yeah, let's go for Snatsuki word. Let's go. Existence. Understandable. I mean, I'd be questioning my existence too.
Aw, man.
Aw, man.
Don't worry, I just walked in too. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. -2 points.
It makes no sense in translation because Ika is the Japanese word for squid.
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Hey, Sayori. You're spacing out again. Huh? Is everything alright? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Well, alright. If you say so. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but if you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Yeah? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Eh? What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. Ah, alright. Relax, you didn't even do anything.
Well, this is a second Yuri day.
Alone with my thoughts. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Ah, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Eh? It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? Well, I guess that was the case. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ambrose would never say that.
Yeah, I get hear the little chuckle there because you're like, yeah, this is not what he would say.
Ambrose is more sophisticated than any other person. Ever. It is what it is. I can only think about the meme. It is what it is.
What meme?
Have you not seen It Is What It Is?
No.
Well, should I spend the time finding it right now?
No, you can do it later.
Just look up It Is What It Is meme.
Okay.
Put it at everything if you can copy it. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Yeah, are you talking about this?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, that.
Yo, poem time.
I made eye contact with Monica.
And therefore, I'll just put my poem to her first.
I'll have to give it some more thought. Sure. Ah ha ha ha. That's kind of exaggerating it. I'm not shy, it's just... Ah, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. No, don't worry. Crisp. Bad. Dying. Pain. Suffering.
Cope, seize, rage.
Co-parter. No, don't worry. Co-parter. Humorous. I get what you're saying.
Sayori, co-parter.
Simply get over your what do you even call it? Your girlish desires of me. I'm way out of your league. Alright. The lady that knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight. Oh, I ruined the flow. The twilit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather and a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking, for I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we see only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I see. I never really put much thought into it. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. You mean one-dimensional? Oh god, I don't want to talk with anyone today. I should talk with Yuri. Yes, definitely. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in the writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Hey, that's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. And Yuri, It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. Overthinking. Very. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at you, at your foundations until you give it in? On will the sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. I better cheer up Sayori. I don't want her to kill herself. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? You want to nap or something? Well, alright. Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Oh wow, was this actually a Sayori poem day?
Wait. Of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. If we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori. 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 I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori. Uh, Fine. Fuck you too, Natsuki. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Yeah? What are you even talking about? And keep your voice down. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Ouch. I didn't
Oh
even...
wow, you didn't get a poem from her either.
Good, I don't like to read. I mean, I'm very sophisticated, and I love to read. All the time, I'm a great writer. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is Sayori isn't here. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri. Of all people. What did she say? crisp. Crisp moment. I guess I never gave Sori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Your mind is already racing, I see. The one who is truly useless. Ah, that's... Ah, of course. What is... I'm not hanging out with Natsuki. You are horrible. I dislike you immensely. I should try and cheer Sayori up. But I don't really want to. If I pursue spending time with Yuri, I will be made to look as if I am courting her. Which will be bad for my reputation since Yuri is weird. I will hang out with Monica to make myself look better. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. I've made things 10 times worse. I want to quit. How do I quit? I want to quit the literature club. It's not making me look cool. I want to join the debate club.
An option where you just leave. Bye.
All three of you are... I don't know what you're doing. But it feels like some sort of harassment. I will. You know what I will do? I will call the principal and have them expelled. None messes with the Baron's son. I guess in this universe, is Ambrose like He'd be the son of someone important. Who's important in Japan?
That's a good question.
I only know about, Nintendo.
Who's important in Japan? I only know Nintendo.
Let's just keep going. What is Sayori doing again? She's helping Monica. I don't want to help Natsuki. Go to hell. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Then why did you want me? I hate you. You're horrible. But you make good food. You will be useful. For now. So, is everything we needed to go over? Is that everything we needed to go over? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
Kinda appreciated it.
Go to hell. You know, I have a friend in hell that might just be suited for dealing with you and your pink hair. Horrible. Eh? I turn around. I think it would be very fitting if Ambrose just narrated everything he did. I turn around. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Eh? My house?
Do you think that with Ambrose's new employment that his phone number's extension would be changed? Like the area code would be 666?
That depends if the Dark Lord gives, benefits. Like a care package deal.
Probably not.
I think the Dark Lord's a good employer, and Ambrose has the extension 666. Also, is Ambrose a skeleton in this setting?
No.
Oh. It's very sad. No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? You're forgetting the one reason the most... my mouth is tongue-tied. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yeah, I am too. I can't believe this. Barry is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between... Why would I... My brain is contaminated with filth. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help me much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it was long before I already learned more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori's before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet, except for me talking. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run downstairs and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? That's because I end up cleaning it for you. Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know about that? Ah, that is true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... That's no good, Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Eh? Hey, Ori. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Oh, tell me already. Where is the mind flayer? Just kidding. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? I'm in shock. Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. And that's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you're convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. The festival is tomorrow. It's going to be fun, right? How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. Yes. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. Ah, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. Yuri, you're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Are you waiting for a long time? You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Where are my parents?
That's a very good question. Where are Sayori's parents? Where is anyone's parents, really?
We are all in college. Living by
You're in high
ourselves.
school.
No, it's college high school. We're all orphans.
High college. High college.
I think the better assumption is that we're all orphans, as nobody has ever mentioned their parents before. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. Ah, yes, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. Ah, I cleaned it before you came over, so. Ah, no. It would be really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Wait, did I read that right? Did Yuri clean your room while you weren't there?
No. Ambrose cleaned his room because he would be
Okay.
embarrassed.
Okay, I read that wrong. It's been a while. I thought for some reason that Yuri cleaned your room. I'm like, what?
I cleaned it before you came over, so. I would have What? Why would you have wanted to clean my room? You don't want to know what's in my room. Don't look in that corner. Chester. Chester. Ah. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. It's fine, it's fine. So, should we get started? Atmospheric enhancements. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. I guess that's the best way to put it. No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You could relax a little. Oh yes, like what? Yes, that would be pretty neat. What about that wooden thing, though? Not familiar at all. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that for? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Let me Google if you're not trying to cast romance and bewitchment on me. Just kidding, I'm not doing that. What are these for? Oh yeah. What will these be used for? That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Ah, alright. And that's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks
It's
really fancy.
Yuri got the karambit.
Hi. Oh no. That sneaky Frenchman. He got into my romance novel. See? Red. Wait, oh, that's blood. I'm just imagining the soldier, like, shooting Yuri in the head with a shotgun. Like the spy. And Meet the Spy now.
Oh, God.
Because she has a pocket knife. What is it? To each their own, you know. Uh-oh. Yeah, I promise. Ah ha ha ha. Please don't stab me. I will have to punch you. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just kind of funny how nervous you got. About sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it's kind of suits you. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ah ha ha ha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. Sure, I'll check it out. Ow! I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's a knife.
I have stabbed myself, and it is your fault, Yuri. I shall sue you for your coin. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! It's a vampire!
CG time?
You are fucking weird. Get out of my house. Yuri. Just on a, like, I'm just, like, thinking now, like, out of character, not as Ambrose, but, like, how fucking disgusting it would be to suck on someone's bloody finger. One, it's their finger, so you don't know where that's been. Like, you don't, like...
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Like, 70% of people, like, wash their hands. Like, regularly. And even less do it correctly. And then, there's, like, some really horrible blood-borne diseases.
Yuri gets COVID.
I don't think that's a blood-borne disease.
I was making a joke.
Yeah.
My bad.
Hepatitis. I think tuberculosis. Whatever. You should be sorry, that was dumb. Yeah, I think you're overreacting a little. Alright, you know what? Now we're even. Ah ha ha ha. I knew that would be a bad idea. That is very Ambrose. I'll make it even. What? I'm not rude. Eh? Ah. I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. It looks great. Good thing coming up. Good thinking coming up with this hearing. Task? That is... It reminds me of some... I don't know. Yes, let's do it. What do you have in mind? Greg Ragnarok is now playing Team Fortress 2. Ah, that's right. Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Cups are a unit of measurement. What is this? Half-full cup?
You've never, like...
Small plastic bathroom cups?
Did you ever use those to, like, rinse with when you were younger?
Maybe, I don't know. I never did the rinsing. We always had a maid.
Okay. I was talking about, you know, actual...
Yeah, I don't know. Is it like a...
No, it was just like instead of like cupping water with your hands to like rinse and spit with, we used like these little plastic cups. I can't
Like at the
remember
dentist?
what. No, at home.
Like, But are they the same at the dentist? Like,
Yeah.
like they give you the water cup so you can spit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we used to. Funny, this is a little tangent, but my grandparents used to have a Shrek one, like a little like a big like model of Shrek holding a cup that held him in it. It's dumb. I'm gonna try and find it now. Continue.
Yuri? Ah, nothing. Her
I found
face is
the
a little
exact
red.
one.
Put it in everything.
Yeah, I'm grabbing it right now. Hold on. I remember this. It's so horrible when I just look at this thing and I can like I can recognize like the smell that it had too. And you had set the bathroom cups on top of the log where there's that little ring.
It's really funny. Your face is a little red. Probably from cutting yourself, Yuri. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, neat. Like, like the regular kind, not like loser kind. What are you going to write? If you say so. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Is that so? I think I feel the same way. You bumbling fool! You hit my head! I'm tired of this awkward romance. You hurt me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. It's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away.
There's the CG.
Why are your eyes purple?
Why is Natsuki's eyes pink?
That seems like some serious demon shit. Do you know about the Dark Lord? Yeah.
You know there are actually some people in real life who have purple like eyes.
And they are witches and demons and should be burned.
It's like extremely rare.
Yeah. Is something wrong? What's sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Eh? Ah. It's fine. That should do it. Yes, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? That's true, but won't that take a while? That's totally fine. You. Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. Ah, you don't have any time left. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. Your arms are gone again. Yeah. No problem. I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. Wait. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over. Or we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... Well... Hey? Sayori! Just now we weren't... The music has stopped. I'm scared.
You should take note of that, by the way.
I'm scared.
Music is very good at conveying.
It's like a record scratch. Like it just stopped. We've been caught having fun together.
That's why I say, like, maybe keep the volume up just a little bit so you can notice the subtleties.
I do have it up. Can you not hear it?
I mean, it's a little low for me, but if it's good in the recording, then that's all good.
Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. See what? What are you talking about? Sayori, don't say that. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. Even if that takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. What are you scared of, Sayori? Sayori? That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you. You still believe me. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you.
Alright, this is the big choice. Smart. Very smart.
What would Ambrose say in this situation?
Well, he thinks Ambrose is, I don't know what I'm talking about. He thinks Sayori is, like, weird, so I don't know how he would act with everything that's been going on, like, learning about, like, Sayori's deep depression and, stuff like that. I feel like Ambrose doesn't, like, really know how to, this is gonna be, I mean this in the literal sense, cope with other people's, like, depression and, like, things of that nature.
I don't think
don't
he's
know.
gotten close enough. Like, Ambrose isn't heartless. I don't know if this is just because I know Sayori can kill herself, and Ambrose doesn't want that. But they've also been friends for, like, a while. I love you. As a friend. Why can't I have both? I'm having both.
You saved, so it doesn't matter.
It does matter. Because I'll be playing this version to the end. I think.
Well, what would Ambrose like say?
I think
Ambrose
Ambrose would try to date both of them. Like, Yuri would be his, like, mistress. Because he couldn't keep Sayori quiet. but he enjoys Yuri's company more. Even if she did just drink his blood, maybe he... There's a lot of factors here. What the hell should he do? I think this is a good spot to end.
No, trust me. You need. I am telling you, like when we started recording, I said you need to get to the end of Act 1. There's a reason why.
Ambrose is into the blood play. I think. Occult stuff.
I mean, Yuri just likes knives. And it's not really about the, like you're supposed to like clean up the blood with something. And I heard somewhere that you're supposed to like, or this is a thing that a lot of people like suck on the like wound for some reason. So I don't know. It's weird, but
yeah, but
it's...
somebody else did it.
Yeah.
That definitely seems very weird.
Or is that one interaction gonna change your purview of someone?
Ambrose wouldn't want to stay with... I don't know. I don't know what Ambrose wants. This is like a really hard question. He's never had to... The only thing he's ever done is gone on a date where he got sucked by a vampire. Actually, you know what? That's actually pretty important here. That's actually very important here now. You can probably salvage it if things go bad with Yuri. Yeah, that's how Ambrose would play it. He would like... He'd put Sayori on like the back burner. He would like use her. So he would always have a girlfriend. He's like that kind of dude. Yeah, he's putting Sayori on the back burner. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I already regret this. I don't know why. I think I'm just still fluctuating. Sayori. You placed your trust in the wrong person. Oh god, she's possessed. They are. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on a day's this important, she'd at least try a little harder. Exchange. Monica, you know that. How do you... But... Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Yeah? Yes, sure. I feel like I'm going to get murdered. Oh yes, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. What's this?
Read the bottom, by the way. I don't know if you saw the bottom.
Ah, what is this? Ah, nothing. I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sari, so... Sari? He's... She really is a heavy sleeper. Sari? Wake up, dummy. Oh. Oh no. I fucking killed her. Oh, what the fuck?
I'm gonna screenshot that so you can look at that file in just a minute.
What?
Also, the music.
I guess.
Yeah, this is the reason why I wasn't talking a lot this one, and why I said you need to get to the end of Act 1, because, yeah. You always have the load button, right? Right? Okay, before you go on, just click load just so you can see. Everything's there, right? Try going back to another save.
Hmm? Is this
Just,
saved?
yeah, just try going back to a save.
I should probably save here, right? Yeah.
Welcome to Act 2!
What?
I suggest you should save right now. Oh wait, notice that every single save of yours is gone now.
What the fuck?
Go to the main menu for me, please, after you save. Something ain't right here, Chief.
What is going on?
You should try going and exiting and trying to go straight back in.
Oh, the game started over?
Exit DDLC. I want you to see the file that I was talking about. So go to the files. Where is it? Trace back. Go back. Oh yeah, notice that folder there that you were just in. Okay, so it's looking for that line there at the bottom, the exception line.
What?
Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club.
She got deleted?
Go check the characters folder that you were just in.
Is this like my actual system?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes, and the original game did this too, but you would have to like go through Steam and all that. They just made it with this so it's like more baseline so you can see it directly. There's also a new file in there. I'm sure you can see what it's called. Not in the characters, just in the general files. Happy thoughts.
The fuck is this? Why has this game done this to me? I only want to put her on the back burner, but she
I wonder what
fucking died.
I wonder what happens if you just kind of click on DDLC now. Would it actually take you to the actual main menu? Oh hey, yeah. Nothing's wrong here.
Yeah, I wonder why now.
Man, nothing's wrong here, is there? I think that's a good place for us to stop for next time.
I'm scared now. Is there more, like, story, or is that the end?
Yeah, there's definitely more story. This is Act 2.
Is there any way for you to make her not die?
I won't tell you that until you finish the game.
Okay.
So, yeah, oh, there's one more thing I want to show you before, actually, we'll save that for next time, because it takes a while to do. There's some funny stuff that you can do here, but, actually, I wonder if you can get it second try, just so you can see how badly screwed up the game is now. Exit DDLC and then open it again. It will, like, remember I said earlier, I get PTSD hearing the opening theme? Let's see if we get the text here. Okay, that text right there changes half the time you open the game now. It's very scary, but we'll save that for next time.
Restore file.
Do you want to restore the Sayori file?
Should I?
If you want to, you could try it. I see you found the tower lock.
What?
Have you never heard of a tower lock?
No?
Click on one of the number folders. And it just keeps going. And if, like, it's meant to, like, okay, so this is a 3-row lock. Like, if you put in a certain combination of folders, you'll find, like, a file or something in there, is what it's meant for.
Why can't I just sort by size? That would make this easier.
You were actually very close to getting one just then.
There's only so many combinations.
It has to do with your second folder, yeah. Okay, now that is even closer, what you just did. You did 020. Again, it's your second folder. That's what I'm mentioning. No, I'm saying that your 0 for the first folder was correct. And then 0 for the third folder was correct. It's the second folder that you're looking at. You've done 1 and 2 so far. Also think of funny awoo text and you'll probably figure it out quicker. Unless you like, well, if you want to go through and like look at all of these later,
Delete.
just just know that those files can only be opened at a specific time of day.
Oh.
I think that one's like at 12:38.
Okay. That ends this episode of All Is Fair in Love and Warm.